tell you, man, this place has changed totally.
Well, man, that is what happens when you don't come to school for a year, innit?
You know what? When we started coming here, I don't reckon there was many Asian kids as there are now, you know?
That, man, is because there is a general and massive fold increase in the number of brown people in the world, including our school.
Why's that, man?
Because everybody's been crossbreeding with each other, innit?
Not with us, they ain't, man.
Shut up and listen to what I'm telling you, right? There is a global, pan-continental, interracial Ras Malai festival going on. Fact, right? In the year 2050, everyone on the Earth will be brown because of interracial mixing.
Yeah! Like crayons!
What?
Yeah, no, it's true. You remember when we were kids, yeah? And you get all the different crayons, and then you mash them up all together, yeah?
Yeah. You mix the crayons and they come out brown.
No, you eat the crayons, and then they come out brown.
Kiss my chubbies, man. That is both wrong and disgusting. What I'm telling you is a beautiful thing, where all the peoples of the world become a global tribe, rejoicing in the glory of their newfound brownness.
So what you're saying is, right, that everyone's going to be Asian?
That is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's going to be a massive problem, man.
What are you chatting about now?
If everyone in the world is Asian, who can I smoke in front of without my mum finding out?
That's a small price to pay for racial harmony.
What about the cricket team? If everyone's Asian, who will we play?
There will be one big team consisting of everybody, and everyone in the world will take it in turns to be captain.
Same as now, then.
Yeah. But you gotta think about the massively positive aspects of Asia World, man.
What's that, man?
Well, for example, all shops will be permanently open. And you won't have to spend ages waiting for a doctor, because you'll probably be one.
Fierce, man, fierce. Yeah.
But best of all, right, in Asia World, there will be no more wars. The whole planet will be ruled over in peace and tranquility by one all-powerful leader, the Richard Branson of Asia World.
Who's that, man?
The Potok Pickle family, innit?
So, do you have any trouble finding us?
No, straight through on the A10 and then the B3118. Late arrivals.
That'll be the neighbours.
Oh, no blood.
Yes, and they're very keen to blend in.
Guys, this is Sergit.
St. John!
And Vanessa!
I love the costumes. What made you choose them?
Well, you did say that you were swingers.
I'm sure there'll be plenty of time for foursomes later on.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Vanessa's been up all morning polishing my wood.
Yes, well, I wouldn't have had to if you didn't take such big divots with it.
Yeah, well, anyway, I suppose actually you'll be wanting to mingle and let your hair down and...
Well, actually, there's a couple of people here who I'm sure you're going to get along with really well.
Oi, Sergita! Dennis, your party animal?
Ah, I see you're old friends.
Yes.
Ish.
Glad you could both make it.
Don't mention it all, Fruity. I see the baby's up a bit late.
Oh, it's not a baby, Dennis.
Great. I expect you'll find this whole scene very tame.
Yes. I expect you get up to some pretty exotic things where you come from.
What, you mean next door?
I mean, you know, you could probably teach us a lot of thing or two, eh?
We British, we're so sexually inhibited, don't you think?
Yes, we are. I'm very inhibited, sexually.
So is Dennis, aren't you, dear?
Thank you. Huh?
I was just saying, Dennis, how sexually backward you are.
Oh, yes, completely useless.
Then again, there's nothing more British than a good orgy.
I should cocoa.
Yes, we're always having orgies at our place. Very naughty, very British.
Well, our house is a cesspit of sexual degradation.
Well, St. John is frequently beside himself with sexual rage.
Don't you think you've had enough, dear?
You wish.
Well, if it's an orgy you're after, we'll jump in anytime.
Fill the bath with baked beans, huh?
Chain me to something painful.
Spank me hard and call me Barbara.
How about a bit of wife swapping?
Oh, swapping. A set of screwdrivers for Charlotte.
I knew our Asian guest would spice up the party.
Yeah. You have Asian guests?
Oh, Tuadi. Oh, dear.
We really should be going.
Hang on, what about the orgy?
What? With Asian people?
Yeah, you perverts!
Disgusting.
Go on, we're leaving. Let's just leave it alone. Okay, I call this meeting of the Indian Broadcasting Corporation to order. I've invited you all down here today to introduce you to our new head of ethnic minority programming, Mr. John Britt. John will be making sure that our representation of English people will be tickety-boo.
Yeah, that's right. And I've got a few suggestions.
Well, glad to hear that you've settled in all right. I call this meeting over.
Hang on. I hadn't actually finished.
Oh, God, here we go.
Now, I really do feel that the British community in India is totally underrepresented in the media here.
Now, hang on a minute. I have to disagree, right? You've got that weekly magazine program. What's it called?
Network West.
Yeah, Network.
I mean, I saw a brilliant item on last week's show, the Morris Dancers of Ambala.
They mix Bhangra with traditional British brass band music.
Yeah, but it was on at 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
Why do they get up so early? Huh?
Walk the dog, I think.
Look. In any case, we're not all Morris dancers, you know. That's just a stereotype. And why is it whenever we see a Brit on TV, he's either a tourist or a diplomat? And why can't we play doctors? Or, I don't know, shopkeepers?
Oh, come on. I mean, when was the last time you saw a white doctor?
Anyway, what about those two characters in the long-running soap opera West Enders?
Rita, the baby crying!
St. John, stop sleeping with my sister.
Do.
Right. What about giving us a season of English film?
Man, I got to ask you, has anybody actually seen an English film? Huh? No. I mean, what are they all about, huh?
I saw one once. Remains of the Day. I couldn't believe it, right? Only 2 hours long, right? No dancing.
Well, they can't, can they?
All right. What about an all-British comedy show?
British comedy? Are they funny?
Well, the accent's quite funny, no?
No, that's right. You say anything in an English accent is bound to get a laugh.
Jolly quite right.
We're tired of being marginalised and exploited and reduced to farcical stereotypes. Okay? Now, we want change, and we want it now.
Okay, John. I think I have a proposal that will satisfy us all.
Well, that's great.
I propose we cut your budget by 50%, lay off 3/4 of your staff, and relocate the ethnic minority unit to just outside Jalandhar.
Now, hang on a second.
And we will also be extending your contract for life.
That sounds perfect.
Welcome to India.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
pan. On me, son. Sorry, man. Messed up my headgear.
Sorry, man.
All right, half time, man. I gotta redefine my headgear.
Oh, hey. Are you going to the Old Trafford on Saturday?
Of course I'm going, man.
I thought it was sold out.
It's all right, man. My Uncle Devinder's a travel agent. He got me one of them sports packages. Includes coach from Southall to Manchester. With a 5-day stopover in Wolverhampton.
Does that include match tickets?
Bloody Uncle Bastard.
Unlucky, geezer, unlucky.
Now kiss my chuddies, man. I'll get a ticket at the away supporters end.
The allocation is sold out.
Man, you're talking about the white man's ticket allocation. There's still the Asian ticket allocation.
What's that then?
5 per game.
Cool. How come there's no more than 5 Asians at a football match, man?
The age-old question. The answer is simple. There are 2 reasons. First of all, ain't no way the Asians gonna eat the crap they serve at football grounds. I mean, I can't see my dad eating no meat pie. Not until they start to define it more clearly. And maybe throwing some coriander in it.
Good point, man. I mean, I can't see my Auntie Bimala getting a gold brand of cold jumbo sausage. What's the second reason, man?
The second reason is this, right? If you go football every Saturday, who's gonna look after the shop?
Yeah! I never thought of that. So, who did you support in the World Cup?
What are you on about now?
I mean, did you support England or did you support France because they won?
Man, that is a stupid question. There was only one team to support. The team that represents the motherland of our culture, our language, our way of life.
India weren't there, man.
What India? I'm talking about Jamaica.
Cha, man. Here's the reggae boy.
Exactly my point, man. Plus their kit is sponsored by His Royal Bagginess, the one and only Joseph Bloggs Esquire.
The master. Hey, why hasn't India got a team?
Because Indians don't play football, man.
What's that?
Because of the ball, innit?
What about it?
Man, it's made of leather, right? So your Hindu football team consists of 11 blokes trying not to touch the ball.
That is not a good tactic. What they should have is a pork ball for the Hindu team and give the beef ball to the Muslim teams. Salala make both, man.
And for internationals, they could use a veggie ball.
Yeah.
Like a pumpkin or a big Swede.
Or a coconut.
Yeah, on me head.
Whichever buddy you are.
No, Mina, it's me, innit?
Oh, phew, Beano. I thought you was one of my stalkers trying to ask me out again. In their dreams.
As if.
Anyway, what was you ringing me about?
Oh, nothing. Just to let you know that I've been asked out on a date, innit? Hello? Mina, you still there?
Yes, sorry, I just fainted for a second. Now, you do remember we don't count men on the telly or in magazines, yeah? And they are not sending you secret messages through your hairdryer.
No, Mina, this time it's a real bloke, innit? I met him on the escalators in the Metro Centre when he caught his anorak toggle in my belly button ring. And then when we finally left Casualty, right, he asked me out.
Well, I hope you told him in his dreams, buddy.
Well,
You did at least say as if, didn't ya?
Mina, I would have done, only, see, Michael's quite cute, right?
Oh, man. Michael? So now you switching from roti to white bread, eh?
Nah, you listen to me, right?
Oh, well, that's going to be a hot date, innit? Listening to his Cooler Shaker CD in the back of his Ford Cortina while he drools about you're all over tan in his dreams.
Actually, Michael's half Indian, innit?
Which half?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does. If it's a top half, he'll think you're a slut if you kiss on a first date. And if it's a bottom half, don't bother kissing him because he'll be useless at anything else. As if.
Well, I did kiss him, so there. And it was quite nice too. And I didn't have any of them guilty hallucinations after neither.
Oh, yeah, them ones where your grandparents appear at the end of the bed waving bloody swords and shouting, die in agony, dung-sucking horde of Julanda.
What?
Oh, that's just me then.
Look, Mina, you don't want me to go out with him, do ya?
If you want want to betray the sisterhood that is up to you, Bina.
Well, so what shall I tell his best friend then who wants to go out with you? Still there? Eh?
Hurry up or we'll be late. As if.
Nasreen Ishak, a happy-go-lucky teenager who, like so many young Asian girls, is oppressed by traditionalist parents who treat her like a piece of property. This week on Exposé, I expose these parents. Hello, excuse me, Mr. Ishak.
Yes?
Bob Nonk, Exposé. Where is your daughter Nasreen at the moment?
She's in her room.
Right, why?
She's doing her homework.
I see, so she's shut up in her room.
What?
Is the door locked?
What do you mean?
Do you lock her in her room until she's finished?
No.
And if she fails to get straight A's in her exams, what then?
What then?
I assume you'll administer a severe beating.
No.
Are you trying to tell me that you don't beat your daughter? That you don't treat her like a slave? That you don't keep her locked in the cellar with only a bucket for a toilet?
Darling, what's happening? Who are these people?
Ah, Mrs. Ishak. When your daughter wants to go out with her friends like a normal Western girl, how do you stop her?
Well, she quite likes going out with her friends. In fact, she's going to cinema tonight.
And what if your daughter were to meet someone at this cinema? What if she then wanted to marry this person? Is it not the case that you would then lock her in the cellar again until she agreed not to marry this poor man whose only crime was to fall in love with a member of your family?
We don't have a cellar.
Are you going to force her to marry her unborn tractor-driving cousin from Pakistan with only the one eye but 12 enormous fingers?
It's been nice talking to you, but we have to go.
Do you tie her up with your husband's belt?
We have to go inside.
Would you? Now, for us, please.
Look, just go away, you stupid man.
Oh, go on, the viewers will love it.
Viewers.
Is this going to be on television?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just go get her.
Come on, beta, let's clear these comic books away.
Oh, don't move that. That's my Superman collection. I'm trying to put it in order.
But you've got so many. Do you need this many comics?
Superman's my favorite superhero.
Ah, well, I can understand that. He's so brave, so strong, so Indian. Superman Indian.
No!
Come on, you've seen the film. He runs faster than a speeding train. There's only one country where you can run faster than the trains.
But Dad!
What about Clark Kent? Clark Kent. National health glasses. Bad haircut. Go to Calcutta, you see millions of civil servants dressed exactly the same.
No, Dad! Superman comes from Krypton.
Kerala! Think about it, yaar. He's got 2 jobs. Indian. Never takes a day off work. Indian. And how does he get around? Cheap flights.
I don't believe you.
Not just Superman. Batman, Spider-Man, Incredible Hulk, all top superheroes come from India.
Rubbish.
Not rubbish. You look at the ancient Hindu texts, they're full of superheroes. There's Holy Man, Hanuman, Catman-do.
Catman-do.
Okay, forget that one. But also Mongoose Man, Bribery Man, Latrine Boy. Okay, chup.
Hey, don't be stupid.
Put the blanket straight. Put the blanket straight. Jaldi karo. Man up the... Right, now, listen. It's a beautiful day. The birds are singing. We have all come here to relax. Now, can we please get through this day without any raised voices, any noises, or any hangama? Okay? Okay, right, now. Who wants cheesecake?
Me, please, darling. Could we have the spoons, please, dear?
Uh-huh. Oh,
What is it?
we forgot the spoons. They're only spoons.
I knew this day would be a disaster.
It's a curse. We will all starve to death.
No, we won't. Look, we can eat the cheesecake with our hands.
Darling, you have a bit of cheesecake on your lip.
Oh, where are the wet wipes?
You don't have them?
I thought you had them.
If not wiped off, the cheesecake will turn to poison and I will be a widow.
And we'll be
Look! Take this tissue, put a bit of mineral water on it. Hey, presto, wet wipe. No fuss, no bother.
Sorry, Daddy.
Right. Now, I'm going to have a jam sandwich.
What's that noise?
That's only a bee.
Oh my God! There's a plague! Oh no, the plague of bees will kill us all!
Bee! 'Tis a plague of bee!
It is a demon come in the shape of a bee. Come, children, cover me with jam so it may take me further.
What happened?
The demonic bee is dead!
Yes! Now can we please eat?
How did you kill it?
With this aerosol?
Oh my God! You're destroying the ozone layer!
I told you if you married this man, he would carry out his evil plot to wipe out mankind with a cloud of toxic gas and a cheesecake. Everybody behind me, I'll absorb the fatal rays. Cover me in jam anyway. Under the armor.
Sarjita!
That's St. John and Vanessa. Dennis, you old bogey collector. Ready for a quick round on the old links?
Anytime, but let's get the golf out of the way first.
The links is the golf course, Dennis.
I knew that.
Shall we tee off?
A ting, ting. Can't hit the bloody thing.
Say, darling, I've got an idea. Why don't we turn the stick around?
Actually, they're called clubs, not sticks.
Yes. Are you too sure you've played golf before?
Of course. We are both members of the Royal and Ancient Chingford Golf Stick.
Club.
Sure?
Yes.
I knew that. Let's try this end. I've hit that thing a mile.
That thing is called a divot. And it's supposed to stay on the ground, like your ball has.
I say I'm absolutely parched. You care for a spot of whiskey, Charlotte?
No, thanks. Not while I'm driving.
I say, where's Dennis got to?
Oh, here he comes.
So, sorry, chaps. Just being for a tinkle.
What? You went all the way back to the clubhouse?
No, I went to that latrine.
That's a bunker.
Sure.
Yes.
I didn't know that. I say, who's this chap?
What the hell are you people doing on this course?
Teeing off. What are you up to?
Look, you can't play here. It's just not on.
Why not?
Because this club is restricted.
I'm not sure I'm with you all, Fruity.
Well, let me put it this way. How many Asian people have you seen playing on this course?
I haven't seen any.
That's right. And they usually get everywhere, don't they?
And another thing. Are any of you lot called Dennis Cooper?
Yes, how do you know?
Because you've written your name in the sand.
Dennis, shall we move on to the 19th hole?
Oh, I've had enough of golf. Let's just go straight to the bar.
Thank God you brought the golf cart.
Absolutely.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending the launch of my new spiritual guidebook, The Maharishi Yogi's True Path to Enlightenment. Now, as we are all aware, the market for spiritual guidebooks is currently saturated by many charlatans. People like Deepak Chopra, Dalai Lama, Delia Smith. These people miss the very essence of Vedic teaching, as summarized by the ancient Sanskrit dictum. Blighton na Grisham na Rushdie. Yogi ya Scooby ya Muttley. This is meaning the best things in life are free. But you can keep them for the birds and bees. I want money. But my book is the only one that remains both faithful to the principles of Vedic teaching and also available in pop-up form. I was first inspired to write this book after the astounding success of my first work, The Maharishi's Genealogy of Contemporary Moral Eastern Philosophy, later turned into the Hollywood blockbuster Basic Instinct. In my new book, I try to solve the problems of life in a stress-filled modern world. Now, there are two paths to spiritual fulfillment. I would recommend the hardback path, priced $18.99. Now, as you all know, my book is the center of some controversy. There are those that disagree with my teachings, those that are critical of my work, especially chapter 29, where the guru meets the two Californian blondes in the jacuzzi. To these skeptics, I would like to quote an ancient Sanskrit proverb. Mel B ya mel C ya Wah wah ye kya ye ass wash. This is meaning, come on, I'm trying to sell some books here.
Hi, Rabba. I can't believe my darling baby little girl is getting married tomorrow. Seems like only yesterday I was wiping up after you.
Mum, it was only yesterday. I mean, after being force-fed 17 laddus, you'd vomit too.
And tomorrow you will be stolen away from me, dragged off by baying menfolk to another family far, far away.
In Ilford. It takes 20 minutes on the North Circular. Please stop worrying, it'll be fine.
Oh, Betty, it's not the wedding I'm worried about. It's afterwards. You know, when you both go home together and you have to perform your wifely duties.
Oh, my God, you poor innocent child. How are you going to cope?
Mum, Dinesh and I have been going out for 8 years, right?
8 years? You kept him waiting all that time? My God, he'll be like a wild animal.
No, Mum, the thing is...
No. You know, if they go without it for just one day, terrible things start to happen. They drive too fast everywhere. They start fights.
Mum, where do you get these ideas from?
Oh, and if your father doesn't get any action for a week, he's jumping me in hallways and begging for a bit of sadomasochistic domination.
Look, Mum, Dinesh and... A bit of what?
Sadomasochistic domination. You know, for the first few years, you can cope with it. You know, 4 times a night, the lunchtime knee tremblers, etc., etc. And of course, you get a bit of a rest when the babies come along.
Sorry, did you say 4 times a night?
No. Now it's down to 2 or 3. But after 40 years, you want to say, stop. Enough with the Ann Summers cat suits and the vibrating eggs. Give an old woman a break.
Vibrating eggs?
Oh, listen to me. I know I don't need to tell you modern girls how to prolong a man's pleasure by biting down on the sensitive part of the...
Please stop.
Sorry, darling. I just don't want you to go through what I do.
Very little chance of that, Mum.
Hello, Betty.
Bedtime already?
Goodbye, Betty.
Bobby.
Oh, hi, Simi. Bit of a drag, these family dudes, aren't
Yeah. Keeps the parents happy, though.
God!
What?
She's here! Don't look at her, she'll come over. She's coming over, oh my God!
Bobby, sweetie. Come and give your auntie a big fat kissy. Put me down, you monkey. You know, I used to change his nappy when he was a chota baby, and let me tell you, his girlfriend's gonna be a very lucky woman. Are you his girlfriend?
No.
Come on, sweetie, don't be shy. You can tell me I'm very modern about these things.
No, Auntie, that's Simi.
Yeah. Namaste, Auntie.
Slip me some skin, sister. I know that's how all you youngsters talk because I'm very young and modern myself. Neat, wicked. So, are you two getting it on together yet? Or still at the only upstairs touching on a first date, huh? You can tell me I'm very modern about these things.
No, me and Simi aren't going out together.
No, we're just in the same study group at college.
Oh, I get it. Say no more. We youngsters have to stick together, don't we? You know, I'm a bit of a rebel myself. I am. I was the first lady in my aerobics for India class to wear a thong. But I don't care because I'm completely mad in a very modern sort of way.
So, how are your children, Auntie?
Pardon?
Oh, you have kids. Where are they?
I don't know.
Didn't they run away when they were 12?
Oh, you! Come on, let's put some Leo Sayer on and get this party swinging! Woo! Come on, Bobby!
Well, I can't quite believe it. My son's going to college, leaving home and becoming a man.
Thanks, Dad. I'll try to make you proud of me.
Oh, your mother and I are proud of you, aren't we?
Mum?
Beta, why you want to go to college? When I can make it at home for nothing. Look, this is college. Oh, I'm so drunk. I just got 12 pints of lager.
Oh, Mum, what are you doing?
You want some ganja? Look, I'll never clean the house ever again. I'll leave tins of beans out to let hair grow on them. Dirt and filth is all here.
Dad.
Oh, leave me out of this.
Look, I'm a student. I'm balancing a traffic cone on my head.
It's not a traffic cone, it's a small aubergine.
Aubergine, traffic cone, I'm too drunk to tell the difference. Come on, join in. Today is gonna be the day that we get back to you. Right now.
Good afternoon. Are you expected?
Yes.
And whom shall I say is calling?
You shall say Mr. and Mrs. Dennis Cooper.
Very well. Step this way.
Stepping. तो बड़ी सोनी जगह है ना दिया.
May I take your hat, sir?
No, get your own.
So I'm going to hang it up for you, darling.
I knew that.
Dennis, Charlotte.
Oh, Sarjita!
St. John, darling.
Both wrong, actually. It's Lord St. John of Epping.
And Lady Vanessa of also Epping.
How marvelous.
Yes, the titles came free with the stately home. Let's give you the guided tour. This is the entrance hall built by Henry X.
Beautiful.
Spiffing.
Notice the 16th century floorboards laid down in 1348 by Edward the 22nd.
Yes. The plastic hallway matting complements them perfectly.
What's this?
This is the stained glass window.
Stained, huh? Have you tried rubbing it with vinegar?
It's stained on purpose.
He knew that.
We've started work on the garden. We're having it all taken up and putting a 15-acre patio in its place.
anybody else like a drink?
Another Pimm's?
Of course. Dennis?
Oh, just a drink for me, please.
I'll drink for Mellows.
Tell me, Sanjana, what's that strange smell?
Ah, the smell of the countryside, Dennis. Horses, don't you know?
Huh, have you horses?
Not bloody likely. I can't stand the buggers.
Yes, that's why we buy a bag of manure every week and leave it in the corner over there.
Gives it that authentic country feel.
You rang, my lady.
Yes, Mellows, could you get our guests a drink?
Certainly. Mr. Cooper?
Hey, Ramnath! 2 glasses whiskey da nahi ta thappad pena putte.
Don't speak to the staff like that in the country, Dennis. 1 jug of Pimm's and 1 jug of whiskey, Mellors. And hurry it up, or I'll give you a damn good thrashing.
And what's that?
Ah, the family crest.
Yes, it shows a British bulldog rampant in a field of royal blue.
And inscribed above, the family motto. Si non est albus, non est bonum.
What does that mean?
If it ain't white, it ain't right.
I say that fireplace must be lovely and warm in the winter.
Yes, although we haven't actually managed to light it yet.
Yes, but the neighbours have been very helpful. They bring round wood and fuel and matches and light it all for us.
Then just pop it through the letterbox.
Charming.
Yes, folk in the country are so much more friendly.
They've even invited us shooting next week.
And they've even offered us a 15-second head start.
Chow, man. This is total bestie, man. Only little kids do the nativity play, innit?
Listen, man. The Hounslow Multicultural Interfaith Youth Community Centre nativity play is like a Rasmalai turkey shoot of biblical proportions.
That's because they look like turkeys, innit?
Watch your mouth, man. You're talking about the girl I might be forced to marry one day, innit?
But geezer, we always play the 3 wise men, innit?
So?
I want to play something else, like a shepherd or Jesus or something. The 3 wise men are boring, man.
Oh, cover guard, man. You are dissing the honour and proud heritage of a noble peoples, innit?
What are you talking about, man?
The 3 wise men came from the east, right?
Right.
Wore turbans, right?
Right.
They was Punjabi.
What?
They came from Jalandhar, man.
Whoa. How do you figure that one out?
Check this, man. 3 strange geezers turn up at a kiddies party with no invitation. They bring along crappy presents like gold, frankincense and myrrh. What's a little baby gonna do with that?
Just because they bought crappy present don't mean nothing, man.
All right. What presents you get last year?
I got a 3-piece suit made out of mirrors. I got a blessing from a holy man who looked like Don King. And a tank top with leg holes.
And who gave you them presents?
My Uncle Preetham.
And where's he from?
Jalandhar. Oh, my God! So why is it cool to be a wise man then, man?
You bindle. If you look in the Bible, the gold, frankincense and myrrh are never mentioned again. That is because the 3 wise Punjabis took it back with them and opened up the world's first ever cash and carry.
Wicked!
Which is the first example of legendary Asian business acumen and international fraud, innit?
Oh, fierce, man, fierce! Hey, I can't wait to wear the wise men.
I ain't playing a wise man.
What are you talking about, man?
Bindia is playing Mary, so naturally I'll be playing Joseph, know what I mean?
Kiss my chuddy, man. I don't want to be playing the 3 wise men all on my own.
Okay. Listen up, everyone. The casting for the play is as follows. Bindia, you will play Mary.
Sure, Bindia.
The part of Joseph will be played by Juggy.
Juggy.
The 3 wise men will be played by Asif, Mwangi and Nitin. Oh, and you two You can play the donkey.
Kiss my furry chuddies, man.
This is like the cat top with leg holes all over again.
Turkey smells delicious, Charlotte. Must be nearly ready, what?
A few more minutes, I think.
So, any Christmas drinks on offer?
Oh, yes. Dennis has made some lovely eggnog, haven't you, dear?
Oh,
super.
wonderful, yes. Lovely. I don't think you're supposed to boil the eggs, Dennis.
I knew that.
How about some traditional English sherry?
Yes. Creamy bristles.
Dennis, you are awful.
Do try a mince pie.
Oh,
No, it's all right. They're not made with minced beef this year.
No, it's lamb. Much more England, huh?
Darling, why don't we hand out the presents?
Oh, yes.
You really shouldn't have bothered.
Well, it is an English tradition.
Is it?
Of course.
Ta-da! For Charlotte.
Oh.
And for Dennis. Merry Christmas.
Well, you see, we didn't know that you were going to give us...
And this one is for Vanessa. Merry the Christmas. And this one is for Sanjan. And happy the birthday to you.
Many happy returns.
I say, Dennis, how about a little kiss under the mistletoe?
I don't think we have any, actually.
Oh, that's okay. I brought my own. I do love a traditional English Christmas, don't you?
Well, you know, there's more to Christmas, Vanessa, than alcohol and sex.
Is there?
Oh, yes. It's a religious festival.
Like Diwali and Eid.
You know, Christmas Eid.
Oh, yes.
Yes, quite
Yes.
right.
Of course, we're both Church of England.
So are we.
Well, are you going to midnight mass then?
Yes, we've already been.
Twice.
Well, the decorations look splendid, what?
Oh, yes, well, there is nothing more English than Christmas decorations. In fact, Dennis has been up in the loft all last night, getting the Christmas tree out of storage, checking the lights work.
Of course, we have a real Christmas tree.
So do we.
Well, we have a real tinsel, not the plastic rubbish. In fact, St. John goes out and picks it fresh, don't you, sweetheart?
Well, we love our traditional English Christmases. Yes, James Bond, the Queen's speech. The smell of nuts roasting on an open fire.
Oh, so sorry. I must have been standing too close to the oven.
Gita! Gita!
Sinja and Vanessa, for God's sake.
Cross yourself, dear.
Oh, Tuadi.
Well, if it isn't Dinesh and Shashi Kapoor.
Well, it isn't. It's Dennis and Charlotte Cooper.
Of course. Well, what are you two doing here? This is for members of the Church of England only.
Of course, we are members of the Church of England.
We are English, after all. And what could be more English than spending Sunday morning with a bunch of men in dresses?
Cassocks, Dennis.
No, it's true. Look.
Well, we English take our religion rather seriously.
Yes, we do. Dennis and I love all the English gods.
There is only one God, Charlotte. Haven't you read your King James Bible?
Of course. Nearly finished it. But don't tell me what happens in the end.
Any of the Gospels, Charlotte?
Yes, of course. There's Matthew and Mark.
Sporty and posh.
It's Luke and John,
actually.
I knew that.
That's it. Yes, let's go in. Come on.
Yes.
Hello there.
Hello, my old chappie. Dennis Cooper. Table for four, please.
Yes, please. Not too near the band.
We don't have any tables.
Ah, come on, my old fruity. I'm sure you can find us something.
Please take a pew.
You in? You in? You in?
If you were an animal, what sort of animal would you be?
I'd be a tiger.
What about me?
You'd be a bird of paradise.
Oh, why is that?
Because you've got a hooky nose like a beak, and your voice is all screechy. Feathery stuff on your lip, and then on your feet, and like this. And then you've got a wobbly fat ass, and it was... Check, please.
Listen, we need to talk.
What about?
About us.
I see.
Look, I really, really like you and everything, but some things just aren't working out.
Like what?
Well, Talvin Singh's new album didn't break into the top 50, did it?
Sorry?
And Corner Shop haven't really kept up their profile. And all the major designers have stopped drawing on Asian designs. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Hang on a minute. You're dumping me because Asians aren't in fashion this season?
Hey. No one is dumping anyone, all right? I just think we should have a little bit of a break, yeah? At least until we find out whether Nitin Sawhney's album makes the top 20.
I'm not a fashion accessory.
No, God, of course you're not. But you were for a while. And that's important.
Last year you were talking about getting married.
Oh, well, that was a long time ago. Brimful of Asher was still #1. Anything seemed possible.
I didn't go out with you because you were fashionable.
Well, obviously, I'm English.
God, my parents are going to be devastated. I mean, how could you do this to them?
I know. And I love your mum and dad. I mean, they went perfectly with my Rajasthani coffee table. But that's exactly my point. No one is buying that stuff anymore.
I can change, right? We can make this work, okay?
But you'll never be a true dyed-in-the-wool bejesus Dubliner, will you?
What?
The Irish are the new Indians. Everyone knows that.
Oh. Look, I can do it. I can learn to fiddle and jig and, you know, we can go to theme pubs. Look, I know every single Cause song there is to know. There's, love, what can I
You see, you don't know it, do you? And how long is all this going to take? And anyway, the point is that I'm not looking at what's fashionable today. I'm looking at what's going to be fashionable next season.
Oh, come on, Dave.
Yeah, shh. Listen, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Darling! Now, this is... I think you better say it.
Enrico, she's an Eskimo?
Well, no, actually, she's an Inuit, which is the best type of Eskimo. She's going to be absolutely huge next spring. You don't mind paying for these, do you?
Meow, pussycat. Yeah, it's me, Smita Smitten, showbiz kitten. 3 out of 10 cat owners think I'm a drag queen. And welcome to my brand new pilot show, Smita Sniffs It Out, in which I investigate consumer issues with the ordinary folk on the street that I love so much. Oh, you dumpy girl, over here. Now, can you tell me which tastes best, product A or product B?
No, really,
No, come on, hurry up. That's it, yum, yum. Move along. Very good.
Oh, they're both pretty foul, actually.
Yeah, well, never mind that. Which one do you think my cat would prefer?
You're watching Asian Children's BBC TV. Now let's kick off the weekend with Live and Cooking! Hi, Asian kids. My name's Chippy Sundarlingam.
And I'm Fanny Kumar.
You kids want to have fun? I bet you do. And there's plenty of time for fun. After you've done your studies, done your exams, got a degree, got a good job, got married, had children, and the children have left home, then you can have fun.
Oh, Chippy, you're so sensible.
Cover yourself up. Okay, let's get on with the show.
First up, we're over to Computer Corner, where we're going to check out the latest software releases with our resident cyberpunk, Dumpy. Wow, mega graphics, Dumpy. And what piece of virtual hilarity are you playing?
Well, I'm checking out the hottest new software on the market. It's an updated version of an old classic, and it's mega fast with state-of-the-art bitmap imaging.
Wow, Dumpy, you're fat. What's it called?
Excel spreadsheet.
Radical. And have you been reviewing any games for us, Dumpy?
No!
Good girl. Over to you, Chippy.
Okay, kids. Don't forget, later on in the program, we've got Pop Sensation 5 coming up, and we'll be asking them what respectable jobs they're going to do when they grow up. You can phone in on 5...
Watch out, Chippy. Look who's coming.
Who?
Uncle Blobinder.
No, don't do this. No, it's not a respectable thing to do. It's... Get off. Jump! Take that thing off. This is not you. You, take that head off. Let your mother see you. Is this any kind of job for a respectable Indian boy? You see, kids, this is what happens when you watch television all day and you don't do your homework.
Who gives a break? I'm just trying to earn a living.
Will you knock off that stupid voice?
What stupid voice?
Nobody thinks that you're funny. Anyone think he's funny? Look, we're going to talk about no.
Just shut up. Show some respect.
Go and do your homework.
How do I look, Dad?
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Huh? Now, your future mother-in-law is very, very traditional. So you have to behave yourself while we discuss your wedding plans, huh? Don't worry. Only the best for my Betty, huh? Now, where are those earrings she bought you?
Oh, Dad, I don't like them.
She'll ask about them. Here they are. Put them on, huh?
Namaste ji, namaste. No problem finding the place,
No.
Parking, everything
Yes,
okay?
fine.
Very good, very good,
Be
very
quiet.
good.
This is my son.
Very handsome.
Thank you.
And this is my daughter.
Nice earrings.
Beta. Dimpu, get some tea.
Oh, no need. I made this at home for nothing. Now, about the wedding.
Yes, do you have any thoughts on the venue?
Yes, I thought we'll make it at home for nothing.
Mom.
Chup. What do you know about it, huh? You sit there with your Calvin Klein chuddies and your hair gel. You think weddings are all free booze and fancy gifts and come on, Eileen. And there's no need to hire a horse for the bridegroom to arrive on while our dog is still alive.
Are you sure that this is going to be all right?
Yes, of course. Why waste money when you can make it at home for nothing? Now, I thought as a bridal outfit, I would give your daughter this sari, which my mother gave to me on her deathbed.
Nanima's not dead yet.
We're planning for August. A lot can happen.
We'll need outside caterers, obviously.
No, I will be making the traditional wedding aubergine.
What about a pundit?
Oh, well, of course we will need a pundit.
That's a relief. I'm glad we agreed on some things, It is something sometimes it's good to keep
Please
tradition.
allow me to introduce you to Swami Sukji. Namaskar.
Dad, I'm scared.
These arrangements are completely absurd. I am not going to let you destroy my daughter's special day.
But we haven't even discussed the dowry yet.
Dowry? Dowry is for low-caste villagers who are too ignorant to know any better.
That's why we chose you.
What?
Look, my son is my pride and joy. And he is the most eligible bachelor in the whole of Hounslow. While your daughter is a bit of an old boot. So, in exchange, we expect some goods of extreme value.
I'm not listening.
No, please. The dowry we expect from you. One small aubergine.
Will passengers for flight 297 to Zurich please make their way to boarding gate 7?
St. John and Vanessa, you frequent flyer.
What are you chaps doing here? Oh, we've just seen our youngest off to finishing school in Switzerland.
Quite right. What is he finishing?
She is finishing potty training. She's almost 3. We English don't like to keep our children clinging to our apron strings, you know.
Quite right. That's why we sent our youngest boy off to Rodin when he was only 2.
Rodin, isn't that a girls' school?
Well, he got in.
So what are you fellows up to?
I'm waiting for my Mama-ji and Papa-ji. Oh, to be friendly.
He means his mater and pater.
Of course, maker paper.
Yes, we're a very close family. Dennis's parents visit at least 3 times a year.
Well, what a queer lot you are.
Who are you calling queer?
No, it's just that we English are never very close to our families, are we?
That's right. What could be more English than to hate your in-laws?
I knew that. I think that Charlotte's mother is a fat cow.
Dennis's father's a right twat.
But I would never dream of visiting Vanessa's mother. She's a pig. She lives in that smelly, horrible little place.
Actually, darling, I think she's bought a new house.
No, I meant India.
Absolutely.
So, your parents are coming to stay with you in your house.
The extended family. How very ethnic.
Not at all. There's nothing ethnic about it. They will be paying full rent. Breakfast not included. Check out by 11.
No petting in the shallow end.
Tickety-boo with that, are they?
Oh, yes. Dennis's parents are as English as we are.
I say, there they are. Yo!
Yes, there they are. Come on, Dennis.
You must be Sarjita!
Hi, remember us, the Delhi students?
Only now we're not students anymore. We've graduated.
Yes, I'm an accountant waiting to start work in my father's business.
I'm a lawyer waiting to start work in my father's business.
I'm a structural engineer waiting to start work in my father's business.
I failed all my papers. I'm going into politics.
But before we all joined the rat race, we decided we wanted to put something back into society.
Yes, to help those less fortunate than ourselves.
So we joined the Voluntary Service of India.
The first problem facing any VSI worker is deciding where to do the most good.
Yes, there are a lot of countries that need help, like South America, where they've got shanty towns and street urchins.
And Africa, with its terrible droughts and inadequate healthcare.
And Eastern Europe with its crumbling infrastructure and stodgy food.
But there's one country that has all these problems and more.
Which is why we've all come to help out here in England!
Here to a ramshackle clinic in the poverty-stricken village of Wolverhampton.
Sadly, over the years, the government have neglected their healthcare. And now, for the poorest, healthcare is rudimentary at best.
In fact, if it wasn't for places like India and Pakistan, there would be no doctors here at all.
One of the tragedies of this country is that though for most of the year it rains continuously, during the hot summer month there are droughts and water is in short supply.
So, when we saw these poor guys digging a well, we decided to roll up our sleeves and muck in.
It's thirsty work, I can tell you. Are we nearly there yet?
Bye. Keep digging.
You know, Britain used to be famous for its green and pleasant lands. But sadly now, most of it has been bought up by big foreign companies.
Yeah, that's right. They build their factories here so they can exploit the cheap labor costs.
So, another way that Britain can help itself is to cash in on the eco-tourism boom which is sweeping the globe.
That's right. Gordon here is a warden here. We're at one of the new game reserves, Epping Forest.
Wow!
He's kindly agreed to show us around.
Hooray!
Many of England's endangered species find a haven in this protected woodland here.
That's right. Gordon here is going to show us some of the rarest. But we have to be very quiet. We don't want to startle them.
What exactly should we be looking for, Gordon?
Well, its Latin name is Calliphora vomitora.
Wow! And what's that?
It's a type of fly.
Oh! What color is it?
It's blue.
Nope. Haven't seen one yet. Ciao, man. What are we meeting in the pub, man?
'Cause this is it, man. We're finally 15. The age at which you're legally tall enough to order your first underage drink, innit?
Ah, fierce, man. Wicked.
So go on, then.
I'll have a lemonade, man.
Kiss my chuddies, man. You're supposed to drink alcohol.
Oh, what's that, man?
Because everybody knows, right, that hard-drinking men are totally attractive to the Rasmalai. You don't see James Bond going in no bar and ordering a Sunny Delight. Beanie's gone mental for big boozers, man.
Wait on, man. What about that geezer who lives in the park, man? He drinks like a fish. And I don't see no beanies hanging around him, man. And he stinks. And he's got wee in his trousers and everything.
Hey, he's still your dad. But the thing is, right, if you dress Chris, right, and order sophisticated drinks, right, you'll be totally irresistible to the ladies.
What's the sophisticated, man?
You know, sophisticated drinks are like them that sound foreign, innit? Like martini, Campari, hooch.
Let's get the hooches in, man.
Whoa, time out, man. First we gotta look older, innit?
Well, how are we gonna do that, man?
Borrowing my dad's glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Do they make me look older?
I don't know, man. Everything's gone blurred. I think your daddy's been giving us
It could be good practice for later on when we're drunk, innit?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what about the beanies, man? The pretty ones don't like the men with the glasses, you know?
But that don't matter, man. Because once we're hooched up, we'll have our Alka Pop goggles on.
Whoa.
And they make even the ugliest beanie look sweet like chocolate.
Whoa. Let's get Alka popped up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, 2 hooches, shaken, not stirred, innit? Hey, check it, man. It's working already. Hello, foxy lady. Buy a drink, innit?
You're all right, thanks, boys.
elections away from £1 million, and you still got half the audience to phone a friend, innit?
What you chatting about, man?
Who wants to be a millionaire? That wicked program.
I never seen it.
Well, bow down and kiss my chuddies, man. Everybody's seen it.
Is it wicked?
It's massive. It's got that Chrissy Wissy talent.
That geezer from Man on Man?
Yeah, but it's on every day.
What, like Countdown?
Yeah, but they ask you loads of questions.
What, like school?
Yeah. But then you win £1 million, innit?
Whoa, ka-ching! That's totally wicked, innit?
Innit?
How do we get on it, innit? On it.
Shut up! Anyway, it's easy. Right, you just phone up, they put you on hold until an operative is available to take your call.
Whoa. And how long do you have to wait, man?
1.5 weeks so far.
So we gotta get on it and win that money, innit? Yeah, and if I won £1 million, I'll big it up, man.
Yeah?
I'll get myself a fat car and a crisp designer suit from somewhere flash like, Reebok. I'll buy my dad shop and make him deliver the papers, man. So, what would you do with the £1 million?
Pay my phone bill, innit? But if you had £1 million, right, you can live off the interest.
Whoa! What interest?
The interest you get from the Rasmalai when they find out you got £1 million.
Rasmalai!
They love money.
But I don't remember Bindia being too happy when you offered her a tenner to touch
That was different. I was young and foolish. I realised that you can't buy women like items from a shop. You got to buy the items from a shop for the women.
You know what they say? Money doesn't make you happy, man.
Sure, man. White people say that. You don't get enough Asians coming out with those kind of bargainisms.
Well, it must be difficult to win it, innit?
Not if you're a smart geezer like me, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's multiple choice. And you get to ask everyone in the room what they think. And if you don't know, then they take away half the answers.
Wait, man, so it's like GCSEs?
Yeah, but the best bit is, right, if you're still not sure, you can phone a friend.
Whoa, you can phone me, man. If I'm not in, leave a message and I'll get back to you.
I'm not gonna phone you, man. I'll phone somebody who goes to school, innit? We're through. Hey, yeah, we want to be millionaires, man. Want to be millionaires. 16. What? Says you've got to be 18.
What? We have to wait for 4 years?
Yeah. Listen, lady, we ain't waiting now. 4 years for the... She said 2 years.
Hold.
We'll hold.
Sergita!
It's St. Dennis, you drooping brewer.
What are you doing here?
Well, we British love to come down to our local for a pint.
Of course we do. Oh, Vanessa, hi. Not yet, but I'm working on it. I hope you've left us something to drink.
Old peculiar cobblers, Dennis.
Yes, this bloody trousers on
Dennis, I think he means, would you like something to drink?
I knew that.
3 pints of cobblers, please. And a yard of ale for you, Vanessa.
I think I'll try a yard of vodka now.
Dennis, why don't you grab a table?
Oh, grabbing.
Well, I must say I'm very surprised to see people like you in the pub.
What do you mean by people like us?
Well, it is a peculiarly British habit, is it not?
Yes, and we are peculiarly British.
We're as peculiar as they come.
Pork scratchings, Dennis.
I told you.
Yes, well, I often like to pop into the pub for a quick aperitif.
Oh, well, you do have that aperitif dependency problem.
Right. Well, they don't do a yard of vodka, so I thought 6 inches would be enough.
Yes, that's always been your problem.
Oh. I thought I'd order us some food.
Oh, lovely. And what could be more English than a pub lunch?
Yeah, absolutely. Roast beef,
Oh, super.
Yorkshire pudding,
Oh, lummy.
horseradish on your meat and two veg, eh, Dennis?
No, for the last time, will you
Oh, what a lovely view of the village.
Ah, yes. Well, this is the England that I love. A hearty Sunday lunch in a local pub. Warm beer, cricket on the green, young maids cycling off to church, cream teas, young boys scrumping for apples, making jam for the village feed, the smell of newly mown hay, strawberries with cream, cider with Rosie and a lark rise to Canterfoot.
Darling, I think that chappie wants a word.
Ah, yes, what can I do for you, stout human?
Who are you calling stout, Gunga Din?
There appears to be some misunderstanding. You see, my name is St. John. You see, and this is my good friend, Dennis Cooper.
How do you do?
No, mate, I don't think you understand. We don't like your sort round here.
I'm not sure I'm quite with you, old fruity.
Why don't you all go back from where you come from?
Well said, Epsibar.
I think I know what the problem is.
What?
Well, they obviously don't like strangers here.
Yes.
And we're
what?
We're from Chigwell.
Right, light them crosses, Epsibar.
Oh, God, I think we're in a bit of a pickle.
Are we going to die?
Oh, yes.
We better start praying.
Yes, our Father which art in the heavens, do something, yeah?
Oh, God.
Thank you, God!
Why are we meeting here, man?
Because this is the internet cafe, man. From here we can go wherever we want.
Oh, let's go outside the library, man. And wait for the Rasmalai to finish their homework, innit?
No, man. I'm talking about logging onto the World Wide Web. I'm talking about surfing on the information superhighway.
What are you chatting about, man?
I'm talking about travelling without moving.
So we're gonna get one of Uncle Devinder's cabs?
No, you Bindu. Look, from this computer, right, we can access the internet. The greatest technological revolution since trainers with lights in them.
Whoa. Computers are for nerds, man.
Yeah, man, but some of those nerds, right, sitting in their bedrooms alone, tapping into the night, have turned their hobbies into billion-pound businesses, innit?
I can't see no one paying you no £1 billion for your lonely bedroom hobby.
Kiss my chuddies, man. What I'm talking about is something completely new. Being a service provider for the male population.
Whoa, what's new about that, man? It's the oldest profession in the world.
Will you take your mind out of your chuddies for 1 second? Listen to my vision. I'm talking, right, about setting up our own website. Right, that'll cater for the needs of every desi geezer on the planet.
Whoa, cool, man. So what we're providing, man?
What is it that you want more than anything else in the whole world?
Rasmalai!
Bingo! I'm talking about virtual Rasmalai, cyber honeys.
Fat massivosity, man!
Yeah, man! But before long, right, we'll have every bindi-wearing babe on the planet on our webpage.
Whoa, it'd be like forehead.com. Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
We're surfing.
Whoa.
We're cyberpunk.
Cyber it, man.
We're riding the techno wave to a brave new world.
How do you put it on, man?
I don't know. Let's go down to the library, man. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Guru Maharishi Yogi. Many of you spiritually flaccid Westerners just can't get it up for God. Well,
like to think of myself as a sort of Viagra for the soul. Medication for meditation. And for this, you don't need a prescription. Now, the truth lies, as ever, in the wisdom of the ancient Sanskrit texts, thousands of years old. I will translate. Ek pal, do mal, or sheetal. Ringo, Dolak, ka beetle. This means all you need is love. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. All you need is love, love, love is all you need. You see, in the West, you are surrounded by commercial pressures, by marketing slogans that don't help you work, rest, or play. And by advertising, some of it subliminal, Mars bar. But how to thwart the avaricious advances of the commercial buggers? Well, the most important thing is to communicate with oneself. If one remembers the story of Marduk, the Hindu god of sky, surrounded by demons, he actually talked to his own soul, saying, Hang Seng Nasdek Yaniki Dao. Jerry Ginger Hassily Cow. Which means the future is bright. The future is orange. Hello, Bhagwan, call you back. So, in order to help you on your tantric journey, I've developed my own range of products. You see, it is very important for your soul to be clean, for your spirit to be pure, for your chakras to be whiter than white with a meadowy freshness. Use Omo, it's biological, heavenly. Also, Ashram toothpaste, it's transcendental. And finally, reincarnation pour l'homme. I'll be back. All these products are available on my website, www.gurumaharishi.yogi.om. Anyway, okay, I cannot tell you anymore. It's time for meditation. Everybody go Om. 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 Aristome.